I'm on my way to San Diego, the final leg of my journey. I've just had lunch with, holy shit. Can't believe it. We're doing about 70 miles per hour, and this one guy is towing a truck at 70 miles per hour with another truck. I wonder if he's really towing it? Holy shit. Anyway, I had lunch with Donkringel in Tempe, and we ended up eating at a Philly cheesesteak restaurant because the Middle Eastern and Greek places we wanted to go to were closed for Labor Day. But we had some good sandwiches, and we had a pretty good conversation over lunch, so the food didn't matter so much, you know. We talked about ourselves, not too much about the forums or gatekeeping, so it was pretty good. We talked about, what we were doing and what we wanted to be doing and that sort of thing. And after that, we headed out and walked around downtown Tempe a little. Things got a little awkward when we passed a sandwich shop called Saks. They had a sign out front that said they practice the art of sandwichery. And so Donkringel started making some kind of funny jokes about witches and sandwiches and witchery. But then I tried to respond by making some jokes about sandwiches and witches and witchery, but mine weren't quite as funny. So that was a little bit awkward there, but we got it back together, and he took me for a tour of the ASU campus. He was a student there, so he's pretty familiar with what's there, and showed me places that you wouldn't otherwise know about. Like, they have snakes, live snakes, in the walls, in the last cases, in the walls of one of the classroom buildings there. So you just walk in, and actually the doors were locked when we tried to get in, so we kind of had to sneak in when someone else came out. But we went in, and we saw the snakes there, and we saw this huge pickled frog in a jar. That was pretty awesome. You can see the pictures of that to believe it. Then we walked around to the student union. He told me about how a building had been flooded at that point, at some point, and one of the shops that closed. And so he knows what's going on there. So if he ever offers to take you on a tour of the ASU campus, you should give him a try, because he gives a good tour. He did a good job of keeping up the conversation. I'm kind of a quiet, listening sort of a person. I don't talk so much except for when I'm making videos, when I tend to talk a lot. But he kept the conversation going pretty well and was able to answer pretty much all the questions I had. Like, I asked about the river that runs along the side of the ASU campus, and he was able to tell me, well, it's not really a river. It's just a dry river, and there were these Germans back in World War II who were put there in an internment camp, and they tried to escape down in canoes, and actually they couldn't get away because it's not really a river. And so he has these cool stories that they really make it interesting to hang out with him. So I suggest if you ever get a chance, you should definitely hang out with Donkringel. If you're a lady, you should make a date with him. I really can't see what you got to lose. First impressions of him were that he was taller than me. Not a lot of people are taller than me, so I noticed that right off the bat. He probably could use a new haircut, maybe some new glasses, but not a bad-looking fellow, and fun to talk to, so definitely give him a shot.